Hello everyone. Once again I welcome you all in the virtual classroom of Advanced Marketing Management. We are discussing unit number 2, Managing Advertising. In the previous lecture we discussed about advertising copy and its characteristics. Today we are going to discuss the new topic, that is layout of advertisement copy. Now the word layout is not new for you people. You have learned this word in your subject production and operation management. Now layout simply means it is an arrangement of various instruments and machineries in terms of production and operation management. But here in advertising copy, layout means the arrangement of various types of activity that advertiser needs to perform in an advertisement. So for the execution of advertisement, various types of activities are carried out, and for these activities, right, synchronization must be there, and for that layout is prepared. Now layout of an advertising copy is nothing but the blueprint or the map of advertising copy. Like an architect needs to prepare a detailed plan of the building structure before the work starts, an advertiser prepares the layout of advertising copy before he actually floats the advertisement on any of the mediums. As we know, before the construction starts, every architect and engineers are preparing the map, or you can say blueprint. It's simple, in simple words. Map or blueprint means for architect or engineers that how the building will look like after the construction will be done. So now here we are discussing about the layout of advertisement. So here we have to discuss that how advertisement will look like after its execution. So here various types of activity we have to include. So layout of an advertisement copy shows the synchronization of various parts like headlines, slogan, text, illustration, pictures, sponsor and logo tag. So these are the various activities that we need to conduct while preparing the advertisements, and all these activities should go in a flow, or you can say synchronization must be there. No matter how much effort has gone into making an advertisement, if it is not successful in drawing the attention of consumer, it is waste of time, money and efforts. And it is rightly said that no matter how much effort, money and time you have spent for the preparation of advertisement, but if this advertisement is not effective, your target audience is not liking your advertisement, then your advertisement worth nothing, it is useless. So this is why it is important to spend enough time and efforts in layout of an advertising copy. So advertising copy, or you can say layout of advertisement copy, should be decided after, right, careful study, and you have to decide each and every aspect of your advertisement. Here, as an advertiser, you have to think from the viewpoint of your target audience. Just because they are the ones who are going to judge that whether your advertisement is effective or not. So here, layout should be designed on the basis of your target audience. Now, the elements of layout and advertising copy that we discussed. So here total 6 elements are there, or you can say 6 activities we have to perform in an advertisement, starting from headlines, slogans, body text, illustrations, pictures, sponsor and logo tag. So these are the 6 elements we have to cover in advertisement layout. So we will discuss each one of these one by one. The first one is headlines. The headline may be word or words, slogans, phrase, sentence used to attract the attention. It may be colored or the bold letters at the top of anywhere in the advertisement. Headline catches the attention of the person reading or viewing the advertisement. Headline is much popular in newspaper advertisement and it can use phrases like free, open offer, open interview, last 2 days, etc. So the first element of advertising layout is headlines. Headline is much popular in newspaper advertisement where print media or you can say newspaper or magazines. The main agenda of headline is to draw the attention of your target audience. So in order to draw the attention that viewer or your target audience can read your advertisement, for that you are writing the headlines. Now generally headlines are in bolder letters or you can say it is in color or you can say various colors are used for highlighting the headline. So the only agenda of headline is to catch the attention of your target audience to see and read the advertisement. And various phrases can be used, like as you can see that bold letters it is written free, or you can say open offer, last 2 days are remaining to get the benefit of this offer, open interview if any advertisement agency or you can say employment agency are posting advertisement. Now for television the headline may be words spoken or written. It may be pictures, it may be in personalities or it may be an etc. Headline may differ from one medium to another but the purpose remains the same, that is to draw the attention. Now headline is used in print media as well as in broadcast media. But headline is much popular in print media as compared to broadcast media. But nowadays broadcast media like televisions are also using headlines to draw the attention of the target audience. Here in broadcast media or television advertisement, headline can be written or it can be spoken by the various actors in an advertisement, but the agenda of headline remains the same, to catch the attention, whether it is newspaper advertisement or it is TV commercial. Second element is slogans. Slogans are ideally words, phrases or sentences that are normally made of rhyming words. For audiovisual mediums like radio and television, slogans also be mixed with jingles and music. So jingle or music means the various musical instrument that is played in an advertisement, that is jingle or music. It is normally made of rhyming words. Rhyming words. Rhyming words means the matching words that is used. The main objective is to create the punch in an advertisement. So again the agenda is to attract the attention of viewer. These slogans are written. The reason why advertiser use slogan in an advertisement is to enhance the recall of an advertisement. Again the second motive of slogan is to create the recall rate, or you can say the target audience should remember the advertisement of a marketer for a longer period of time. For that reason, slogans are written. Such slogans and rhyming words are better remembered by the audience. Some of the examples, like Hero Honda is using the slogan that is Desh Ki Dhadkan. Bajaj company is using the slogan Hamara Bajaj. Raymond, the complete name, and Coca-Cola, that is Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. So here the last slogan, that is Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. If you read this or you speak this, it is made of rhyming words, means the words are matching with each other. So it becomes easy for the target audience to speak, remember for a longer period of time. Then the third element, that is body text. The body or the text is the central idea of an advertisement. Body text is more informative in nature. Body text gives details detailed information about product, like the benefits of products compared to your rival companies or competitors, details of special offers, time limits of the offer, details about where this product will be available, etc. So the third element is body text, and it is the most important element out of all the 6 elements. Right? Just because body text is the center idea of an advertisement layout, body text is more informative. Whatever information marketer wants to transfer to the target audience, it will be covered in the body text. What information? Information regarding the types of product, its features, its quality, its price, where this product is available, what are the after-sales service companies offering to the customers. So all the detailed information that a customer is seeking or looking before to purchase, all this information is available in the body text. That's why it is a center point, or you can say main theme of an advertisement. Once the headline has drawn the attention of reader, now reader is more interested to know the advertisement in detail. Body text is the main part of an advertisement, so it should be drafted carefully and it should include all the information that the viewer is looking for. As we discussed in the previous slide, the objective of headline and slogan is to draw the attention of viewer, or you can say target audience. So through slogan and headline, target audience is getting interested to watch the advertisement or to read the advertisement. And after this, the next task, that is body text. Now after headline and slogan, right, target audience is eager to know about the company's product, its price, features and other things. So here all the information related to product is delivered in the body text. Fourth element, that is illustrations. Illustrations are the use of pictures, designs, figures, diagrams, photographs, images, graphics, comparisons, demonstrations, etc. in the advertisement. The use of illustration in the advertisement improves the understanding of the message of target audience. Now the fourth element of layout of advertisement copy is illustrations. Sometimes it becomes very much difficult for the target audience to understand the message that advertiser tries to convey to them. And in order to make the advertising message more simpler or more understandable on the side of target audience, marketer is adding various illustrations. Illustration means various types of figures, diagrams, photographs and images, or you can say graphic related to the product. And through the use of all these things, it becomes very much easier and understandable by the target audience to understand the advertisement, or you can say the message that advertiser is trying to send them. Here an example is given. If you have seen the advertisement of Kent Arrow, in that they are using various types of illustrations, or you can say various types of pictures. And in one of the advertisement they are showing that human body is contains 75% water. Human body is made of 75% water. So this message or this information is passed to the target audience by graphics. So various companies are using illustrations in order to make the information of advertisement more simpler and understandable by the target audience. The fifth element is pictures. Pictures are used more in print media, that is newspaper, magazines. It is good to add pictures in the advertisement because picture remains longer in the memory of the people as compared to the text. The picture may be of product or the brand ambassador. Again, in print media like newspaper and magazines, companies are using various types of pictures. What type of pictures? So pictures of the products, picture of the brand ambassador of a company, right? So various types of pictures are used in an advertisement, especially in the print media, newspaper and magazine. The reason or the agenda why companies are using picture is that in a newspaper, generally the advertisement is written form, or you can say text is used more. And as we know that to read the text is a boring task. And in order to make this task more interesting, companies are adding the pictures of the brand ambassadors and the pictures of goods or services that they are offering to the target audience. So it becomes very much simpler for the target audience to understand the advertisement, especially in print media. Now the last element of advertising layout is sponsor or logo tag. Ideally, it is the product name, brand name, or the company name that advertiser wants the target audience to remember. Once the advertisement is remembered, it is important for the consumer to know which company or sponsor is behind this advertisement. Long-lasting goodwill is only created when the consumer knows the sponsor of an advertisement. Sponsor or logo tag comes last in the advertisement. So the last element is sponsor, or you can say logo tag. Sponsor means the company who are advertising the product, right, on various media like print, broadcast, hoardings, or you can say outdoor media. Now the reason why companies are adding this sponsor, or you can say logo tag, is to make it clear in the mind of target audience that which company is behind this advertisement. Means the product advertisement that you are watching or reading in a newspaper or television, so which company's product it is. So customers should get idea about the company who are offering this product, and for that companies are using their logos. Say for example, Reliance company is using their logo R, Tata company is using the logo as a T, and Nestle company, right, they are also using the logo of a nest where birds are there. So various types of logos are there. The main reason or agenda of using the logo or sponsor is to make it clear in the minds of customer that which company is behind this advertisement. So when customer goes to market to purchase the product, so customer can easily identify that which company's product they want to purchase. So sponsor and logo tag comes last in the layout of advertisement copy. So again, layout simply means the arrangement of various elements of an advertisement. Now it should be in a chronological order. The first element will be headline, second one will be slogans, third one will be body text, fourth illustration, fifth pictures.